So what are you going to do? Well, at least that's not a no.
It's not a yes, either.
Well, you must still be in love with her, or you wouldn't be agonising over it like this.
Oh, it's complicated.
I know, but she regrets what she did and she feels the same way.
What? You on her side all of a sudden?
I'm just trying to work out what's best for you. You're obviously still in love with her and you say you're missing Simon. Isn't that another reason?
Maybe.
I think you need to forget about what happened. Speak to her about why she wants to try again.
Excuse me. Is this Leanne you're speaking about?
Not now, Mum.
Are you saying she's been in touch with him? After all she's done to you?
Gail, come and give me a hand behind the bar for a second, would you?
That man's a godsend.
I hate to see you falling out with your son, that's all.
But if he's thinking of getting back with Leanne...
Yeah, I know it sounds horrendous. The person you should be talking to is her. Sounds like she's doing all the running.
Say what?
We'll say she's caused enough trouble already and she should back off.
Oh, she'd love that.
Look, it's not going to be easy, I know. Have you forgotten the state Nick was in on Christmas Day?
Of course I haven't. I was worried sick about him.
Exactly. We don't want a repeat performance if things go wrong again. Look, I know you're not doing this to cause trouble. You're doing it because you care.
It's true.
You're a responsible mum. It's one of the things I love about you.
If I speak out, won't that just make her more determined?
Or Nick see more sense. Look, I know this. He won't thank you if you say nothing and it goes wrong again. Having said that, maybe this is none of my business. I'm sure you'll do the best thing.
A word with you, please.
Oh, yeah?
I hear you've been in touch with Nick.
What's that to you?
Well, quite a lot, actually, considering the problems you've caused him recently.
Oh, and he's talked to you about this, has he?
No, but I sense there's something in the wind between the pair of you, and I don't think any good can come of it.
Well, with respect, Gail, it's none of your business.
Be my business when it all goes wrong. So, if you care for him at all, will you stop playing with his feelings and leave him to get on with his
You're
life?
unbelievable.
I've said what I came to say. I'll leave you with it.
I never thought I'd find myself agreeing with Gail McIntyre.
Oh, you can stay out of it.
Wait till she finds out what you're really plotting. It's a bit hasty, isn't it? You trying to get him back up the aisle so soon.
How do you know?
Oh, just a little bird. Very flighty one. Said something about the walls of the pub being thin.
Eva.
Leanne, you must be desperate.
It's got nothing to do with you.
You don't seriously think he's going to say yes, do you? And even if he does say yes, it'll never work.
Well, I say it will.
And I say you're making a very big mistake.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
She's not in. I mean, if it is Leanne you're looking for.
All right.
Do you, and leave a message?
No, you're all right.
Like no, or is it yes? Oh, I can't wait for the answer.
How do you know?
Now look. Oh, look at him, his mind's racing. Was it Leanne who told me? So she could try and get me back, maybe? One last stab before she settled for second best.
It's not Leanne.
You know, even Gail can see through her.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't she tell you? She came in here threatening Leanne to stay away from you. You know, I actually thought that you'd put her up to it because you always have been a bit of a mummy's boy, haven't you, Nicky?
It's really got to you, isn't it?
Do I look got to?
You wouldn't give a toss if you didn't care for her.
Well, if thinking that makes it easier for you, then you just keep thinking away.
Why are you doing this?
Because it amuses me. Because I got what I want. However, you, my friend, you've lost everything. Nick, just for the record, she only asked you because she can't have me.
Says the man she married because she thought you were dying.
She will always want me.
Funny. Because half the time she was with you, she was sleeping with me.
Have you got any idea what you look like? You're scrabbling around in the dirt for my leftovers, Nick. Everybody's having a good laugh at you. She's dumped you before, and she will go on dumping you as long as I'm around.
Who's scrabbling on the floor now?
That's a fast. Whoa! 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 Hey! Get off it! Get off it! Kevin! Nick! This isn't the way to sort it!
Oh, let's get out of here.
Is that it? You gonna walk off? Huh?
Get in there!
Do us all a favour and sling your smarmy up.
Get in there!
What's happened?
Nothing.
Have you been in a fight? You have, haven't you? Who with?
Doesn't matter.
Who's you been fighting? Well, you must have seen.
It was Peter, okay? Before you have a go at me, didn't help your little talk with Leanne.
Well, I only did what was best. I told you this morning that girl's nothing but trouble.
Mum, will you just leave it?
Look, I know you don't want to hear
Yeah, but
this,
you got that right.
But somebody's got to tell
No, someone doesn't have to tell me. You know, you're so out of order, you just make things 1,000 times worse.
You just listen.
No, I don't want to listen to you. Will you get out? Actually, everyone, will you just get out? There's nothing to pay. Everything's on the house. It's just not a good time, okay? Thank you. Do you not hear me?
I can't leave you on your own.
Please, leave me in peace. For God's sake.
Come on, Ken. Let's do what he says.
What's happened?
Nothing.
Have you been in a fight? You have, haven't you? Who with?
Doesn't matter.
Who's you been fighting? Well, you must have seen.
It was Peter, okay? Before you have a go at me, didn't help your little talk with Leanne.
Well, I only did what was best. I told you this morning that girl's nothing but trouble.
Mum, will you just leave it?
Look, I know you don't want to hear
Yeah, but
this,
you got that right.
But somebody's got to tell.
No, someone doesn't have to tell me. You know, you're so out of order, you just make things 1,000 times worse.
You just listen.
No, I don't want to listen to you. Will you get out? Actually, everyone, will you just get out? There's nothing to pay. Everything's on the house. It's just not a good time, okay? Thank you. Do you not hear me?
I can't leave you on your own.
Please, leave me in peace. For God's sake.
Come on, Ken. Let's do what he says.
I still can't believe that happened.
I've never seen him so steamed up.
Do you think I made things worse going to see Leanne?
Well, you're trying to protect your son. What could be wrong in that?
Maybe I should go and apologise.
I'd leave it till he's calmed down a bit if I were you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Let's go and have a bite. I'm just out on lunch today.
Oh, I don't think I'm hungry after that.
But it might take your mind off things. You know, some comfort food at the cafe. My treat. Okay?
Where is everyone?
Send them home.
Why?
Because I'm the boss.
What have you done to your face?
I'm fine. I just need to be on my own, okay? David will fill you in.
All right, well, if you're sure.
Yeah, I am. Please.
Right. See you tomorrow then.
people. Biting's for babies. I gave up biting when I was 3.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Si.
Hey, you. You want to get that Barlow under control.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
The bloke's a savage.
Behave yourself, David.
Come on, Si, let's go and have a glass of milk and some chocolate biscuits, eh?
Nick's gone completely mental. I've never seen him in such a state.
What do you mean?
Peter, winding him up so much he couldn't take it anymore.
Why, what's happened?
Yeah, like you care.
David.
Peter had a go. Nick gave him a slap and then they ended up knocking 7 bells out of each other.
It's not hurt, is he?
Which one?
Nick, obviously.
Well, I don't know, because he shut himself in the bistro, kicked everybody out, even the customers, everyone. He's probably in there now, slashing his wrists. Thanks to you.
Oh, look at you, Gail. Pecking at your sandwich like a little sparrow.
Stress always puts me off my food.
No wonder you kept your lovely figure all these years, worrying about those boys of yours.
Can't help it. I've always been the same. I'm like a lioness.
Well, it's very laudable, but you have a life too, you know. They're both adults. You shouldn't be at their beck and call all the time.
David wants me to meet him in the Rovers now.
I think that rather proves my point.
Yes, but he'll be worried about his brother.
Just leave it for a while.
I don't know.
Anna, could I trouble you for a cup of hot chocolate for Gail?
Shall I stick you some squirt of cream on top?
Why not? I'm worth it.
That's the spirit. Cruel to be kind. Time to cut those apron strings, huh?
Nick? Oh, no. Are you bleeding? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What's it all about, then?
You. Always you.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Don't apologise. Go on now, put your love.
I love you. But you already know that. And you told me that you love me too.
I do.
Never mind saying it here. Save it for the wedding. It's Friday, me and you. We can have a wonderful future, Nick.
Just like you.
So lucky to have you in my life, Lewis. You're the sunshine shining through my rain.
You can be so poetic. I do so adore a woman with hidden depth.
Oh, I used to love poetry. Memorised every word Pam Ayres ever wrote.
His master's voice, again.
To go put him out of his misery.
Be all right if I drop by later?
I'd love you to. If I can get rid of David and Kylie.
Oh, tricky.
On the contrary. I'll sing along to my ABBA compilation tape. Won't see them for dust.
Ingenious.
Not just a pretty thing.
Hi, yeah. Can we meet up later? Roy's Rolls, Victoria Street. Good. I'll see you then.
You're gonna think I'm pathetic. I'm struggling, Lee. I'm struggling to move on from what happened. Standing there, I was so nervous. I kept thinking, what happens if she doesn't turn up? How am I going to face everyone? But then you were there. A bit late. But you were there. Standing there in that dress. kept thinking she's mine. That beautiful, wonderful woman is mine. But you weren't mine, were you?
We can turn this around. We can. All you have to do is say the word, and I'm there.
I don't want to be second best. And I'm always going to be second best while Peter Barlow's around.
I love you so much.
It's not enough. It's not enough. You know, too much has happened. It can't be fixed.
Well, we could be friends to start off with. We could be friends, and then over time we could build it back up again. And
the kindest thing you can do for me is leave me alone.
I can't believe I've done this to you. You know, I never forgive myself.
Is it okay if I go for a break soon?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm just going to nip out for a bit.
No. Nice of you to join us. Where have you been?
I was indulging in a little bit of me time.
Well, while you've been doing whatever you've been doing, Leanne's across the road bending Nick's ear.
And David said Nick is in the most terrible state. I mean, it's not like him at all.
Right, if he won't tell her to stay away, I'll just have to go and do it myself.
Mum, I won't go winding him up if I were you. He practically told you where to go last time.
I don't care. He's not in his right mind when it comes to that woman.
No, you stay put, lady.
I'll do no such thing.
Look, you'll stay put, or I swear to God I'll knock you over and sit on you.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. Hey up, nice to Inkley's at 3 o'clock.
Relationships again. Have you learned absolutely nothing? David, I think you better go over. Go on, just check that Nick's all right.
David, the voice of reason. Now we are in trouble.
Thanks for your vote of confidence, Mum. Thank you very much.
Look like they could kick off at any minute.
Go for it, Wrinklies. Show us what you got. Are you filming this?
It goes down a storm on the internet. Pensioners scrapping.
I am not a pensioner. Lost your blood pressure, babes.
Last week you asked me to take this ring off. And I didn't because that would mean we were finished for good. But it's time I stopped thinking about myself and put you first for a change. I'll always love you, Nick. Always. You're a beautiful man. And I hope that you find someone amazing. That somebody who can give you children and make you happy as you deserve to be.
Looks like someone's had a massive tanty. So was it you or her? Oh, mate.
Phil, love. You've dragged that cup of tea out for nearly an hour. Have you got home to go to? Excuse me, sorry, we're closing in a minute.
Oh, you're in luck. Only takes me a minute to make a cup of tea. Tell you what, put it in a mug, will you? 4 sugars.
Services rendered.
Thank you kindly.
You earned every penny. You made your hotel in Tuscany sound so wonderful, I nearly believed it myself.
You still reeling her in?
You know me. Softly, softly catchy monkey.
She's not your usual sort of conquest. Quite a bit younger for a start.
I like him desperate, ages, immaterial.
She waged or what?
Not especially, no. She owns her own house, that's about it.
Not for much longer, though, eh? If you have your way.
Precisely.
So why her?
She pretty much ruined my life. Now I'm going to do the same to her.
Don't bother clearing up, I'll do it later.
Do you even know me at all? I don't do cleaning. I'll leave that to the lovely girl.
Yeah. This isn't going to solve my problems, is it?
No. But at least it'll make you feel like past caring. Good man. All credit to you, mate.
Hey?
Giving Barlow a good slap. I hate you'd have given Gavin Rees a run for his money today.
Kevin A?
Gavin Rees. British lightweight, European champion. Try and keep up. Anyway, I think he did the right thing. I'd give anybody a smack if they came between me and Kylie.
You got nothing to worry about. You two are rock solid.
Yeah. We've had us bad times in the past, but deep down I know she's the one.
You're a lucky man.
So what about you? Definitely over between you and Leanne?
There's no way back for us. Not ever.
Well, mate, it's probably for the best. I mean, after everything that's happened.
It's for the best. No doubt about it. So why does it hurt like hell?
I hope David's talked some sense into Nick. I'm on pins here. Nobody tells me anything.
Don't fret, Gail. You give yourself worry lines.
Oh, too late. Got worry canyons.
Let me kiss them away.
Quick. It's me, Mother Hyde. Dear me, for goodness sake, it's freezing. Woo!
Hello, Audrey. Not out with your gentleman friend this evening, then?
No, not that it's any of your business. Anyway, I've given up men. More trouble than they're worth, all of them.
As I was saying, if you could give this note to Nick, I don't want to disturb him while he's, indisposed.
Hey, yes, sir. I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll say good night. Night.
Yeah, night.
Night.
Gail, about before.
No, well, it's not every day your mother threatens to knock you over and sit on you.
Yes, but I was worried about Nick. I didn't want you wading in and making things worse.
I know. Shall I put the kettle on?
No. Not come round here to sit here drinking tea with you. It breaks my heart to see Nick in such a state. He needs a scale. So, this is it. Now, we've got to stop sniping at each other and concentrate on him.
I couldn't agree more.
Right. I'm off.
Say I love Nick. And I do. That hasn't stopped me breaking his heart.
It's not like you did it on purpose.
When I thought I had the chance of getting back with Peter, I didn't give him a second thought. My God, what sort of person am I?
You and Peter have got a history. It's complicated.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Nick's binned me off. That's all I deserve.
You're hurting too, love.
Yeah, and whose fault is that? I've railroaded Nick into doing everything I want. Everything. He's always on my terms.
Look, what's done is done. You've got to put it all behind you now. Just get on with your life.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've got to go.
Go where?
Dunno. Anywhere I don't care.
Running away is not going to solve anything. You and me both know that.
I've broken him, Mum. I've broken him. And why should he see the woman who's wrecked his life every day, the little boy he sees as his son?
Look, sweetheart, you're upset. Don't make any big decisions now, okay?
I already have. I'm leaving Weatherfield as soon as...
I knew a bloke in Tenerife that walked on broken glass for a living.
In bare feet?
It wouldn't be worth much doing it in Doc Martens, would it?
You know, I think Nick should think about redecorating. Change stuff around, a new start.
They could paint some glitter balls, be like nothing went wrong.
I didn't mean that.
Look, we don't need you, bro. We're just going to get things back to normal.
Normal?
Yeah, how it was.
Just so you can trade again.
I'll do it.
No, it's all right. Gran's giving me the morning off.
I'll do it. On my own.
You look exhausted. At least let us help.
Please. It's what I want.
He's coming over to help.
He chucked us out.
That's a bit ungrateful.
Well, he's upset.
Yeah, well, even so.
I'll try again later.
No, leave him. Then he'll appreciate what he's missing when you're not running around after him.
It was you that said I should get involved.
But there's a difference between keeping an eye on things and being taken for a ride, Gail.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Well,
Well, nothing. The answer's no.
there wasn't a question. I've told you, this is what I'm doing, so we need to work out the practicalities.
Yeah, which are you're not taking Simon to Leeds.
We are perfectly capable of bringing him up with an hour's distance between us.
Leanne, you want to run away from the car crash you've made of your life? Go ahead, but don't punish Simon for it. This is your mess, not his, okay? Oh, hey, love.
Hiya.
Right, I'll nip out for some milk.
Oh, it's all right. I'll nip out for some milk.
Don't ask.
I'm asking.
She's moving to Leeds.
Oh. Well, I suppose if I was Leanne, I'd probably want to take myself miles from here and all, yeah?
Yes, which she's welcome to do, but she's not taking Simon with her.
You're welcome.
I thought Okie was. Proper rowdy drunk, throwing stuff all over the place. Effing and jeffing. I fear for Nick, my son who owns this place, stepping in to throw him out.
Right, I'm done.
OK, just drop in the invoice.
Will do.
Sorry. Is he here?
Wouldn't have thought that was any of your business.
Look, I just need 5 minutes.
Oh, you and your 5 minutes, eh? Is that how long you spent with Peter on your wedding day?
I'm moving to Leeds, OK?
Hallelujah! I'll pass on the news.
I just want to explain.
So you can wring every last drop out of him.
It's okay, Mum. I'll give you a shout if I need you.
Just in case I don't get the chance to tell you. I think you're a hard, selfish,
Mum,
cold...
Mum.
Nick deserves better.
She's angry.
She's right.
No way, you and Simon.
For you. I've torn your life apart. Why should you see me every day?
Simon's school's here, your job's here. Don't want a responsibility, thanks.
All right, then, not just for you. I can't bear to see you hurting every day.
She'll Peter be a shoulder to
Oh,
cry.
you just don't get it, do you? I hate Peter. I hate it that he's messed with my head.
So it's all his fault?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's mine. But do you know what? I'm struggling to make any sense of it. I don't know, he's like a drug that I somehow forgot does naught but harm. Well, I won't forget again, will I? Now it's too late.
So it's Leeds? Cold turkey from Peter?
No, Leeds is not being reminded every day of something that I've lost. Something that I've chucked away, you. And I am sorry. You know, sometimes I look at us and I see us as them bits of kids who ran off to Gretna. I thought we knew it all. Well, do you know what? We knew now then. And I've proved beyond doubt that I've learnt now since. I do love you. And I am sorry.
Night. Show her you're moving on. Rub her nose in it.
She's hurting, Mum.
Ha! She's a Battersby. Always has been, always will be. Actually, she will be hurting. She's just lost a meal ticket.
Is that what you were thinking while I was with her?
Do meet someone else. Someone who's not dragging an airport trolley full of baggage with another bloke's kid popped on top. Actually, it's a pity she's only moving to Leeds. What you need is never to clap eyes on her again. I think I got through to Nick. He knows he's got to move on.
You're off duty then. You really should learn to have more you time, Gail.
Well, we could go home. I think David and Kylie are out.
Well, you're a very attractive woman.
And you're a very attractive...
Let me just say that, due to my, shall we say, past encounters, the only way I can hope to create a loving and lasting relationship is to take things very slowly, on the physical side. You know, dig foundations. And I hope you understand.
Well, most men aren't interested in a woman's foundations, Louis. You are a truly unique man. There's no rush. We can take our time.
Indeed.
You'd be with him now?
No.
Oh, don't lie.
Right, OK then, yeah, maybe I would. But I also know that it wouldn't have worked. And that's not a lie.
I'm second best. I'm always going to be second best.
No.
Oh, it's the truth and you know it.
Oh, do you know, we've been through all this. So why are you shouting at me? Because just wait a few days and I'll be gone.
Because I hate that you did this to us.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that in that one moment you took everything I cared for and you threw it away.
I know.
And I hate that I don't want you to go.
Nick, you were never, ever second best.
You know I was.
No, please, just give me another chance. If you really don't want me to go, just let me prove it. No, please. I won't let you down.
Oh, come on. Why the hell would I believe that? I mean, you said you were committed before. It's just words.
Well, marry me. I haven't cancelled anything. The venue, the registrar, nothing. Please, let me prove to you I'm forever. I love you, Nick. And I can't find a way of saying it that's not words. But it is words. It's more than that. It's the truth. Marry me. I said...
Way! Celebrating a good day's heartbreaking? Nick?
You ready for a top up then? Right, I'll get some more glasses.
Well, this looks ominous.
I hope you haven't thrown your best man speech away.
We're getting married.
Congratulations.
Does this mean I'm going to be best man again?
Look, we're not going to do speeches. We're just going to get married and get on with our lives.
Ridiculous.
Well, I want to be best man.
David.
I do.
After what she's done to you?
Well, I think it's lovely.
Yeah, well, we know whose pipe you're playing. It's Nick I'm worried about.
I love him, Gail.
Yes. But that's something you turn on and off like a cold tap. So when is this so-called wedding?
Tomorrow.
Oh, for goodness sake. Are you determined to make a fool of yourself? It's too soon, too stupid and a complete farce.
I'd like you to come.
And I meant what I said. You deserve better. And better wouldn't be hard to find.
No, I will not have you talking about Leanne like that.
Nick, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. It's not all right. I've told you, Leanne and I are getting married.
And I've told you she's not worth it.
Whether you come, give us your blessing, take back what you said. I'm sorry, Mum. There's no place for you in our lives.
Well, listen, I hope you have better luck today, buddy.
Thank you. Look, if you're sure you can't make it, there's a shindig in the bistro afterwards. There's a glass of fizz with your name on it.
Oh, you are? Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
See you later.
So it's true then, is it, eh? It's on, it's off, it's up, it's down. You know, I wish you two would make up your mind. Getting married is a perfectly straightforward procedure, unless Leanne Battersby's involved. I mean, she's probably waiting now before she decides to see which way the wind is blowing, and then she'll tie the knot. In other words, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Doris, would you like to come to the wedding?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Maria.
It's madness. It's lunacy.
Well, Leanne ain't my favourite person either, but what do they say? Love's blind.
Have to be deaf and all mouth on her. All his life he's hung around waiting for her to make up her mind. He's like the wooden spoon and the whole world knows it.
Well, it's the taking part that counts.
I brought you up to have backbone, to stand up for yourself, to say enough's enough. I want some respect.
Who's this talking now, us or you?
All of us.
Mum, it's all right for you. You've not got to come up with a best man speech in how many hours?
Use the last one.
It's in the bin.
It's like a nodding dog.
Can you remember any of the jokes?
Well, yeah, I can't, but it's all Christmas related, like him unwrapping Leanne's stocking, that sort of stuff.
Ugh. Is this milk off?
I don't think so.
It tastes weird. You're using a different coffee.
Anyway, it might never happen. Got 6.5 hours to change her mind. In Leanne years, that's a lifetime.
Well, he said he'd never speak to you again.
Idle threats.
They're going to go through with it, Mum, whether you boycott the wedding or not, so what exactly would you be achieving?
I could leave her on the doorstep. In the rain.
Oh, and that's really mature, isn't it? Go upstairs, put a frock on, fake smile for the pictures. I mean, you hated Kylie in the beginning, and look how that changed round.
Besides, I haven't got an hat.
Leanne ain't got a dress.
Well, with her track record, why bother?
Are we getting changed into something more appropriate?
I'm undecided.
Oh, got a heavy schedule this afternoon, have you?
I might attack a large pile of iron.
Gail, today isn't about you.
You were there on Christmas Day. I mean, has the world gone mad? He's putting his head in the noose again. Why should I stand around and watch?
And how do you think Nick's going to take this?
might make him think twice.
Look, we support our children unconditionally.
Huh.
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, David's made more mistakes than you can shake a stick at. Sarah went and got herself pregnant and you stood by them.
It's different.
And then there's Kylie. I mean, imagine having her as one of the family. But she is. And we do our best to love her despite everything. So just go and get changed, show willing. Otherwise, you know, Nick may turn his back on you. And then where will you be?
I thought you were picking the boys up.
I was. I am.
Well, put some trousers on then.
Yeah, listen to this. I've known my brother Nick since the minute I was born.
David, we're supposed to be picking them up in 12 minutes' time.
Yeah, well, I can be at Bessie Street in 8.
Here, put these on.
Well, I really wanted to run this by you. I've not finished.
But you've got to get them via the main doors. Go into the office and ask that secretary with the weird glasses. Drop Simon off at the pub and bring Max straight back here. His clothes will be laid out on his bed.
Oh, what about my speech?
Do I care?
I didn't. Some of those flowers that go in your buttonholes.
See why you should go to any bother.
Oh, Mum, will you give it a rest?
Well, first it's Las Vegas and none of us are invited. Then we give up our Christmas Day. I've not changed my position on this, David.
No, really?
Just because I'm going doesn't mean I approve.
Right, well, why are you going then?
Because I'm compliant. That's why. Because I'm a sap, a pushover. I'll see you over there.
See ya.
Can we go now?
Yes. Well, as soon as your mum's ready. Hey, do you want me to style your hair with that new mousse?
No.
All right, suit yourself. Are you going to get off your backside then, or what?
Oh, I really don't feel well. My head's pounding.
Well, tough. Go put some slap on. We ain't got much time now.
Oh, I think it's a migraine. I can hardly see. I'm going to go upstairs, have a lie down, shut my eyes for a few hours. If I feel any better, I'll come to the reception later on.
You look all right to me.
I'm not coming, David. Why have you got to keep pecking away at me? Oh, I'm sorry, Max. Come here. Mummy's just tired. I've got a headache. Oh, make him a sandwich, will you, before you go? Who knows what time you'll be eating.
It's typical.
If it means a little less aggro, I'm happy to go through with it.
You make a decision and yet again, your family talk you out of it. Why do you always have to compromise? I wish you had the courage to show some backbone.
Mum,
Nick?
you changed your mind?
No. I'm sorry. I don't think I have. This is folly. I stand by what I said. And if you're determined to go through with it, then you can count me out.
You got dressed and everything.
Women.
Or I could throttle her. Oh, here they are, finally.
Where's the missus?
No, she's not coming.
Another one.
Why not?
Well, she says she's got a headache, but I thought she looked all right.
There's always something, isn't there? Is it too much to ask that we're all in the same place at the same time to celebrate a family wedding?
Don't have a go at me, Grammy. We're all together at the same place and the same time on Christmas Day, if you want to get pernickety.
No, I don't want to get pernickety.
Well, then, wasn't our fault then. Not that it was...
Okay. Let's not get into that.
Shouldn't you be gone by now?
David said you were ill.
I was. I'm trying to have a lie down. I'm really sorry, but I can't sit through a ceremony.
You're shaking.
Now they stand up, I feel sick.
Oh, is this because... It's in the past. It was a one-off, a mistake. We're always going to feel guilty about it. That's something we're going to have to live with. What happened, happened. We've got to forget about it, look forward and get on with our lives.
That's all very well, Nick. Except I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? How?
How do you think?
I thought you were on the pill.
I was. I missed a couple over Christmas when me and David split. Then I went back on him and... Well, I don't know, Nick. All I do know is the stick says yeah.
Okay, how long have you known?
A couple of hours.
Right, you can't have my baby.
Who says it's your baby?
Okay, right, Sorry, look, let's start again.
From when? Before you put the moves on me Christmas night?
It wasn't like that.
David's gonna kill me.
You're not telling David.
He's gonna find out. I'm dead, you're dead, it's a bloodbath.
Okay, right, look, we can't talk about this now. I'm getting married in 23 minutes.
Oh, so go then. Go on, run away.
How's that running away? You know, you need to calm down, Kylie. Okay, we'll sort this out, just not now, okay?
I really do feel sick.
Well, me too.
Hello, Corrie.
Hi, Gran.
Oh, well, is she coming or not?
No. No. She doesn't feel very well. She's going to stay here and sleep it off. Come on, look, we better go.
No, all right, all right.
Good luck.
A drink at last.
A wedding party here, is it?
Isn't a wedding a nice excuse to start early?
Oh, go on. When did you ever need an excuse?
Cheeky monkey.
It reminded me of our wedding, first time round.
Well, and look how happy we've been.
Did we have lift-off? We did indeed.
Thank you very much.
How was it?
Oh, uneventful. Do you take this man? Yes. Do you take this woman? Yes.
This looks lovely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you two. Well done. Thank
Can I just have everybody's attention just for a second? Right, well, I'll make this quick because I'm rubbish at making speeches. I know it goes against tradition for the group. Anyway, I was just going to say, well, thanks for you all for coming. And, well, I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
Oh, Leanne, you've no need to do that.
No, I do, because, well, I ruined all your Christmas Day and I know what you must think of me.
I've not a bit of it, no.
Anyway, I'm not going to stand up here making excuses. It's been 14 years, 11 months and 12 days since me and Nick last did this. And I would say that it was a shame we ever split up. But the truth is, we weren't ready then. But we are now. And this time it's for keeps. We've both been through our ups and downs, and we've been around the block a few times, and, well, hopefully we've learnt from our mistakes. And this time, I think we're going to be okay, aren't we? Oh, Kylie, you feeling better?
A bit better, yeah, thanks.
You're just in time for the toast.
Oh, no, I'm not hungry.
Not that toast, you donut.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. To my husband, my childhood sweetheart, I'll never let you down again.
Hey, Leanne, who's going to hold you to that?
Oh, it can hold me down anytime. So, could you all please raise your glasses to Nick?
Peter who?
Oh, what do you expect? Butter wouldn't melt.
Oh, you're just over there.
What are you doing here?
I was crawling the walls. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do? Well, there's a chance it could be mine. We can't risk that. You're going to have an abortion.
Couldn't resist, could you? Only an hour away from age gets all junk. I'll tell you what, Nick. If Leanne turns out half as good as this one, you'll be a lucky bloke. Struck gold, didn't I?
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah, who'd have thought that?
Not me.
Come on, give us a hug.
Oh, that's fantastic. I've never been to Paris. Hey, you all right? You seem a bit on edge.
Yeah, fine. Big day, that's all.
Yeah, I know. Took you the long way around, didn't I? Yeah?
Got here in the end.
Anyway, here's to a long and happy life together.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I better go and keep track of the pudding. Louis said things are a bit tense in the kitchen.
Why's Corrie helping anyway?
No idea.
Nobody tells me what to do.
How can you even consider having his baby when there's a chance it won't be his?
Maybe he'd never know the difference.
Know the difference? I'd know the difference, you'd know the
How
difference.
would we?
Just have everybody's attention, please.
Come on, your brother's about to make a speech.
Thanks, Gran, for pointing that out. Sorry, there's been a problem in the kitchen.
Don't worry, I won't keep you long. Have you seen him? Looks more nervous now than what he did at 3:30.
Yeah, well, is it any wonder? He's got a wife.
I've not got anything written down. I'd just like to say, well done, guys, on finally getting hitched, because, let's face it, that dry cleaning bill were crippling us, wasn't it? We've had our ups and downs, me and Nick, but over the past few years, with everything that's happened here, Nick's changed. You know, be it him getting older or wiser, I don't know, but I do know he's been a fantastic uncle to Max, a brilliant brother-in-law to Kylie, and a really good brother to me. So I'm sure he'll make an excellent husband, Leanne, and I don't think there's any chance of him straying away, because who in the right mind would have him?
Funny guy. He's a funny guy.
No, there's only ever been one woman that Nick wanted, and he's got her now. So he can relax, enjoy himself, and put his feet up.
Not so sure about that. It's equal opportunities now.
Welcome to the family, Leanne.
Thanks.
And God help you. The happy couple. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, we'll be there by midnight. DNA's similar.
Are you serious? You think it's the same thing, having my baby or having his?
Oh, well, it's easy for you, isn't it? All you've got to do is click your fingers and that's it. I'm the one that's got to go through with it. Do you think I'll look forward to that? Do you think that's going to be nice?
No, of course not.
No speciality in it.
Who told you that?
I've been around here long enough, don't you worry.
Do you even want another kid?
I did agree I'd try. And it probably is anyway. How can I abort a child on the off chance?
If David finds out, you'll have to have it. We'll be lying for the rest of our lives. Imagine David's face at the birth, the baby's first steps, calling him Daddy. Imagine David's face.
Yeah, he'd be in heaven.
What if you knew the truth? Could you live with a girl? I've known half a day and it's killing me.
You sound pretty selfish to me.
Kylie, I bet you, I don't think I'd ever be able to relax. Look, get rid of this one. You and David can try again, and you'll be certain it was his.
Get rid of this one.
I haven't got time to be delicate. Oh, here comes Rita.
Nick, the food was lovely. It just hit the spot.
Oh, it's all down to Mary.
And have you pulled round a bit?
I've dipped again.
Oh, I am sorry. Didn't David make a lovely speech? I know he's been a tow rag most of his life, you can't deny that, but I think he's turned a corner. And do you know why? It's because of you. He's now got a lovely little family to look after. Like giving a child a rabbit or a hamster. It encourages care.
Are you calling me a rabbit?
Can I borrow him?
Come on. Charlotte, I took a couple of paras earlier.
Oh, nothing works for me. Just have to ride it out.
Is Frankie Valley handy?
Say the words.
Let's do it.
I like your dress, by the way. Oh, look, are we ever going to be mates?
We can try.
Oh, God. It's like it or not. Family now.
Excuse us.
Oh, what?
You're just too good. May I have this dance? As long as you keep it respectable.
Be daft.
How are you? All right?
My headache's made a comeback.
Come on, let's throw some shapes.
David, go and ask your gran. Need some air.
Kylie! Come
Kylie? Mate, you look well, Roth. Oh, thanks.
So, we go through with it then?
Yeah. All done and dusted.
So what's with panda eyes? Romance all too much for you?
Give over.
You've had way too much cider.
I am stone cold sober, actually.
And I'm stone cold drunk. Sat on my own, in the kitchen, with a bottle of yesterday's carver. Brilliant. So have you had a fallout with David or what?
No.
What is it then?
Nothing.
Mate, what's up?
don't know what to do.
Well, what's happened?
If I tell you something, you promise to keep it a secret.
Yeah, of course I will.
I'm pregnant.
Well, that's brilliant.
No, the timing's all wrong, Eva.
Why?
David doesn't know, and he might never know. So I need you to keep quiet, all right?
Oh, little tiny David. Mate, you can't begrudge him that. Just do it. I would. And hello, 3 months off work, full pay. Never know. Might be the best thing you'll ever do.
Many congratulations, young man.
Yeah, hey, mate. I'm your father-in-law now. Come on, son. Let me talk to you about the birds and the bees.
Really? So they're getting on.
Oh, yes. I can't work in that kitchen anymore. I cannot work with you. Full stop.
Right, it was only mascarpone. We mustn't let a French tart come between us.
Apologies, Nick, Leanne. Many happy returns.
Right, slow down, sorry.
Would you mind taking my glass, Wade?
Certainly.
I think Gail thought she'd been me.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Right, now take care and enjoy yourself. We will. Bye, love. Bye.
See you later, mate.
Can I stay at Blaze?
Airport, please. Terminal 3. This is how we should have done it all along. Quickly, like ripping off a band-aid.
Oh, speaking of which, my feet are killing me. I can't wait to get these plasters off.
The glamour and seduction didn't last very long.
Oh, don't worry, it will.
How am I supposed to know what girls want?
Well, these days, the same as what boys want. Buy the same as you bought Addie. Hey, do you remember that doll of Sarah's you used to love?
No.
Yes, you do. What was her name? Baby Jane. Used to take her everywhere.
All right, I was about 3. Drink your juice.
Yeah, so you say.
What do you think, babe? Fancy meeting me in town, get something to eat, and then help me choose this birthday present?
Can't. I've got to go dentist.
No, never said.
I did. You just don't listen.
Toast is burning.
Have cereal or you'll be late. Oh, and for what must be the 6th time of asking, will you empty this bin?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, here we are. Hey, should we have gone away? You seem a bit distant.
No. Of course we should, you know. Couldn't be happier.
Yeah, me too. Hey, listen, I think I'll go and get my stuff, take it over to the flat so it's all ready for him, get back from the twins' party.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, you finally did it then. You see, this is where the saying honeymoon period comes from. It's that little bit of time before reality kicks in and then you realise, well, I don't know. You'll find out soon enough.
It's not worth it, come on.
Oh, you've changed your tune. Woman's prerogative, I suppose, eh?
Yeah, and I've always known it, believe me. Come on.
Let's go get Simon's stuff.
Oh, so what? You're not coming to work today, then?
No, and I don't think I will tomorrow either.
So if you think I'm standing behind that desk on my own,
I
Leanne...
quit. Put it up for sale, make me an offer. Up to you. I don't care. You're looking pleased with yourself.
Am I?
Oh well, job centre, here I come.
Come work with me.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's our family business.
Oh, I don't think that'd go down well with Gail and Kylie. Still, I am your wife now, so yeah, you're on.
Look, I'd offer to carry you over the threshold, but I don't think my back's up to it after last night.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you complaining. Right then, here's to a fresh start.
Fresh start.
Yeah.
Come on.
Blame me now.
No matter. I'll deal with it. It's my fault. Don't worry.
It's not.
Welcome back. Had a good time, I take it?
Yeah. Thanks, Lewis.
Yeah, it just wasn't long enough.
Remember about? Yeah, in the kitchen.
sulking, I'm afraid. But I think you both did absolutely the right thing getting married.
Yeah, me too. Right then, I better go and make me peace.
Good luck with that.
See you later.
Right, Kylie. I'll be back then.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
What?
I thought you wouldn't be coming in before.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that were part of the deal.
Sorry?
Out of sight, out of mind, is that it? Have a nice honeymoon, did you?
I just thought, you'd take some time till it was over.
Over. For who? You? Yeah. But believe me, this isn't ever going to be over for me. I mean, what do they call it? A lose-lose situation? Nothing new there, though, eh?
Okay, look, this is me. You know I'd make it right if I could.
It isn't about making it right, though, is it? It's about making it go away, so that you and your wife can have your happy ever after.
Shh. And you two, do not go laying this all on me.
Don't dream of it.
That's what you're going to do. I mean, are you going to...
I know what you mean. And I know what you want. But like you said, it's not all about you, is it? Vodka noise.
I'll get this, darling, you're fine.
All right.
Are you? With or without ice, I'm not serving you vodka. Kylie, you pregnant?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
What is it? Is it David? What's he said?
No.
He's obviously not said now, has he? I thought he wanted a baby.
Yeah, he does.
Right, so he'll be over the moon.
He hadn't said no because I hadn't told him. And I'm not gonna. Now, are you gonna serve me or do I have to go to the flying horse?
You're getting rid of it, aren't you? You are, you're getting rid of it. Kylie, you've got to think about this. This is massive.
What do you reckon? I just woke up this morning and thought, nah, don't really want this baby. Since I found out, I've thought about nothing else.
Yeah, you've thought about it, but what about David? What does he think? It's his baby too. Kylie, you've got to talk to him. Before you do something you're going to live to regret.
It's my body, my baby, and my decision.
Yeah, if it was just some bloke you'd met in a bar. But it's David. He's your husband. He's his baby too. You just... You've had a bad patch. You just need to talk to him, that's all. Because you know what he'll say. All right, in a couple of months' time, in a few years' time, you can't keep it a secret anymore and he finds out. Or he finds out of somebody else. If you go through with this, he's not going to forgive you, is he? And I know you love him. So... Kylie, is there something you're not telling me?
Oh.
All right, then. Tell me this. If you want to go through with this abortion so much, why are you in bits?
My cab's here.
Your cab? What now?
Would have been a lot easier with the vodka.
Kylie, will you just... Wait a minute, please. You need to think about this. You need to think about David. Kylie!
Lewis, is she in the kitchen?
I presume you're talking about Kylie, in which case the answer's no.
Oh, where is she?
She left at lunchtime. I think she had some appointment somewhere.
Oh, yeah, she's gone to the dentist. Right, no worries, I'll catch you later. See you in a bit.
He's a chirpy chappy. What's going on?
Oh, now, that's the one. Now, I think you would look absolutely lovely with the fringe. Oh, hello, you took your time. Did you drop him off?
Drop what off?
The presents for the twins. That's why you went home.
Oh, no, I forgot about them. I'll do them later.
Have you just called in at the Rovers?
No, listen, Gran, Kylie, she's pregnant.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, that is fantastic.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Have you seen her?
No, I just went into the bistro just then, but she's not there. She's at the dentist.
Oh, well, how do you know she's pregnant?
Well, I found a pregnancy test, didn't I? Just now.
Where?
It was in the bin. I mean, I can't believe it. I knew something was up, though.
I'm sorry, but if she knew she was pregnant, why didn't she tell you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she just found out and then wanted to surprise me later, but this is great. I can't believe it. I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to have a baby.
David, you need to phone Kylie and tell her you know.
No, I think she does want to surprise me.
No, she doesn't.
What do you mean?
Will you just phone her, please?
What's going on?
Did you know, Eva?
For how long?
Not long.
Well, then why didn't she tell me?
Because she didn't want you to know.
She just thought with the way things have been with the two of you, with the rows and everything, she didn't think it was the right time to have a baby.
She's getting rid of it, isn't she?
What? She's not getting rid of it.
I saw her leave.
She doesn't know what she's doing. She can't do this.
Kylie Platt. This way, love.
Where'd you take her?
Who?
Kylie, she got in one of your cabs.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, well, I need to know where she is.
Why don't you ask her?
I've tried that.
Mate, if you want to know where your missus is, you better find out from her.
I've told you I can't get hold of her now. Where is she?
So hurry. Man? Hey, babe, I've always got time to talk to you. Huh?
Do you know, you better not be making mischief, young lady.
I'm sorry, but how can you even think that?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you burst one of my grandson's bubbles, would it, huh?
Right, I know where she is. I need your car keys.
David, listen, you're in no fit state.
Granny, if I wait, it'll be too late, all right? She's there now, about to abort my baby. I mean, she might have already done it before all I know. Now, give me your car keys.
Audrey, he needs to go.
Kylie, I'm looking for Kylie Platt.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid I can't.
No,
have
I
any...
know she's here, all right? She's my wife. I've got her right and I want to see her now.
You're going to have to calm down. You're not allowed!
Kylie!
Come back!
Kylie!
What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I don't want you here.
You haven't already done it, have you? Please, Kylie, tell me.
How did you find out?
Eva. And she was right to tell me and all. How could you get rid of our baby? Why would you do that?
You need to go.
OK, Mr. Platt.
No, I'm not going anywhere without her.
Sorry, but if you don't leave, I'm going to have to call the police. Escort Mr. Platt from the premises, please.
No! Kylie, please, don't do this! Don't get rid of our baby! Please! Kylie!
Are you OK?
You weren't supposed to find out.
It's your decision, Kylie. But if you want some time to think about it, it's not a problem.
I can't have this baby knowing it might not be his.
Well, I suppose I felt a bit sorry for her. I'll tell you what, if any man ever spoke to me like that... You all right?
Fine. It's a bit tired, that's all.
Oh.
Hey, Gran, what's up?
Do you know, to be honest, I don't know where to start. Well, firstly, I need a gin and tonic, a very large one, please. You will not believe the day I've had today. It seems... Wait for this. Kylie is pregnant.
Pregnant? Since when?
Oh, who knows?
Well, I hope they know what they're doing. It's not 5 minutes since they were at each other's throats. David, I expect, will be over the moon.
Yeah, well, just you hang on before you go buying bibs and booties.
Why, there's nothing wrong, is there?
Yes, plenty. Apparently, Kylie has booked herself in for an abortion without telling David she's pregnant.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, well, I wish it was.
Well, I don't get it. Why would you do that?
David knows?
Yes. He's just dashed up there now trying to stop her. I mean, Lord knows if he'll be in time.
Well, he'll be devastated. And Kylie would know that, so if you ask me, she's done it.
Look, we should keep out of it.
I don't agree. We're family. It's going to need our support to get over this.
Actually, she's right. I mean, goodness knows what's possessed the girl. Poor David.
Okay, look, whatever her reason for doing it, she obviously thinks it's the right one.
Nothing's changed. I just thought I'd come out and...
What do you mean nothing's changed? I don't even know what you're doing here. You're pregnant with our baby.
I'm not keeping it.
You don't know what you're saying.
As I've just said, I'm not keeping it.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's not the right time. We don't even know if things are going to be all right between us.
But things are great.
Not. We've hardly been speaking.
That was before. Everything's all right now. We're sorted.
For how long? A week? A month? How long before it falls apart again? What if I'm left a single mum with 2 kids to bring up?
Well, that's not going to happen.
Stuff happens. Happens all the time. If we're not 100% committed, not totally rock solid, a baby's just going to destroy us.
Wait, if you get rid of it now, that's going to destroy us. You know how much I want a baby.
And we'll have one. Just not now. I've got to go.
No, please, Kylie, don't do this to us. Just stay and talk to me. Please, just get in and I'll take you home and we can speak. Please. You owe me that much at least.
Nothing's changed. And nothing will change.
Even think of doing it and not tell me.
Because I knew how you'd react.
Right, what if I'd not found out, right? What if I just come home for me tea and you'd be standing there like nothing happened? I love you so much.
I know. And I love you too. I'm not saying we'll never have a baby, just not now. Please, babe, please try and understand.
I can't. You see, the thing is, I know me. And I know if you go ahead with it, I'll never get over it.
No, you will.
No, I won't. I've already lost one kid, Kylie. And that baby is part of us. You and me. All the problems we've got, right? There's nothing we can't deal with. Nothing. You're my soulmate.
How can I bring this baby into the world knowing that I didn't want it?
You're just scared, babe. But I'm here for you. I'm yours. You're mine. Both of you.
I'm sorry.
If you don't love me enough to have this baby, we're finished.
No. Kylie, wait! Where are you going? Kylie, wait! Oh, David. Sorry to disappoint you, but no, I haven't. Oh.
What have you told David?
Don't worry. Nothing that involves you.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Fair? What's fair about this? If I get rid of it, I'm screwed. Because David will never forgive me. If I keep it, and it's yours, I'm screwed. Because I'll never forgive myself. Or you. Or the baby. Either way, I lose. So tell me. What am I gonna do?
All came from top of the tree. Happy day.
Octopus.
Octopus and Mr. Chips.
Well done, mate. Well done. You're getting really good at this now, Max.
It's silly.
In my day, it was Janet and John going to the ironmongers or making a cake, so be grateful for small mercies. You okay?
Yeah.
Is Kylie up?
It's just in the shower. Mum, can you do me a favour?
Sure.
Can you take Max to school for me so I can have a talk to Kylie?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ta.
Listen, I'm sorry I was so upset last night.
Well,
You can understand why I was, why I am.
I know.
I just don't know how you can even consider a termination when you know how I feel about that.
I know. But we can't have a kid unless it's right for the both of us. It won't be fair on me, you or the baby.
Well, talk to me then.
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, why don't you want it?
I don't know.
Well, think.
All right. I'm scared, all right? I know you think I'm amazing and brilliant and like a dead good mum to Max, but I know different. I do. So stop arguing with me. Every day is a struggle with Max. I only managed to keep my head above water because of you and your mum. So bring another baby into
But
the
I'm
world.
not going anywhere, and neither's me mum.
Yeah. But you have to think worst case scenario.
Kylie, look. If everybody thought about the worst case scenario all the time, nobody'd get anything done, would there? Ever.
I'm sorry, David. I'm just not ready to be a mum again.
When Tina, when she got rid of our baby, she went behind my back. She didn't even tell me she was pregnant. It was the darkest day of my life. I had all these emotions running around in my body. You know, the shock, the hurt, and they're learning it all at once.
That's not fair. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, now you are. I don't know what's worse, the knowing or the not knowing.
There's no winning with you.
Well, it brings it all back, and I don't want to feel like that again.
I'm not going behind your back anymore. I'm scared, David.
All right. All right, how did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant with Max?
I was scared then too. I were on my own.
Right. And now think about how happy it makes you feel, and me, and everyone, and you wouldn't have that if you had an abortion then. Say something!
I've got to go to work. Just remember this. I'm not Tina. I'm not doing this to hurt you. Oh well, look who it isn't.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How's that massive gob of yours?
Kylie, you knew already. He'd found the test.
Do you know what? I don't want to hear it.
If David hadn't stopped you, your marriage would be over by now. So actually, I've done a good thing here.
I think you need to work out if you actually know what good means.
What would your Becky say if she was here, eh? She'd say you're making the biggest mistake of your life. If you do this, you will lose David. You're home, Max will lose his dad. That is what she would say, Kylie.
You don't know anything. You just shut up.
How you doing?
Dunno. Well, I do. Not good. I hate saying that.
Come on, let's walk.
We've been so stupid.
We're going to be sensible from now on.
I can't handle it. It's driving me demented, lying to the man I love.
David?
Yeah, of course, David. I'm sorry, Nick, but I think I'm going to have to tell him the truth.
I don't understand what good can come of telling David the truth.
It's the only way I can save my marriage.
What, by telling him you slept with me?
He wants his baby so much. I can't let him bring it up, thinking it's as if it's not. Living with that lie day in, day out, for how long? I know what I'm like, I've got a gob on me. It'll come out. Sooner or later, some spat, some row. And there's me in the corner saying, oh, shut up, David, because he might not even be your son. Or daughter. Do you know what I'm saying? And if I have the abortion, he'll never understand. He'll never forgive me.
I don't believe I'm in this.
But if I'm honest with him, I tell him what really happened, maybe we can find a way through it.
Hasn't it gone out?
Yeah, he's gone down the Cash and Carry for Tilrose, but he's been gone ages.
Oh, well. It's not like it's the busiest time of the day or anything, is it?
Oh, I know. I'll have his guts for garters.
Hello, Rob. You're looking very smart. Got a reservation?
Yeah, I'm meeting Mr. Jenkinson, Leo Jenkinson. I believe he's booked.
Right. Follow me.
Right.
Hiya.
No, this is Mr. Jenkinson's table. What's going on?
Say hello to Mr. Jenkinson.
This idea of yours is complete and utter madness.
Well, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm trying to save my relationship. I'm in a really awkward position. I know this might mess things up between you and Leanne, but I can't...
No! Stop that! This could be David's baby. I just don't know why you don't keep your mouth shut. Have the baby and you could both be really happy together. I mean, who says he'll forgive you anyway? If you're honest with him, he'll go ape. He'll certainly never forgive me.
I just don't want to take any risks.
Oh, come on, having the baby, telling him the truth. They're both massive risks. Why are you going to mess everything up? Unless you're 100% sure. Oh, come on. Don't cry.
Don't!
I'm sorry. I know this is hard.
I know what you mean, Nick. I just don't know. Oh, what have we done?
If you want to have the baby, fine. Just don't rush into anything else.
Our secret. You all right?
What do you think?
I've got something to tell you. Made up my mind, you see. Don't be like that, you're gonna like this. I've decided not to have the abortion.
Are you joking?
No. All right. Mind my lungs. I'm sorry I've put you through the mill. I love
for you so much, David.
Kylie, I love you. God, I love you. Thank you. You'll never regret this. Hey, what are we going to do about Max? I mean, are we going to tell him?
No, I think it's too soon.
Well, unless he asks. I mean, if he hears something said and then he asks, then I think you should tell him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, what about anybody else? I mean, should we do a big announcement in the Rovers?
It's too soon, David.
Well, except one or two people know, and you know how news spreads. Not that I'd tell anybody. It won't come from me.
My mother, the soul of discretion.
Just well, can be. I think I'll go put some washing on. Have you anything to add?
It's already in basket.
You are all right about this, aren't you?
If you mean, am I going to change my mind again? No, I'm not. I said I'll have it, and that's what's going to happen.
I'm really, really, really pleased, you know that.
I'd be stupid if I didn't. Oh, and stop cracking your knuckles, it's disgusting.
Sorry. So, does this mean I'm going to have to be nice to you then for 9 whole months?
Yep. You've got to wait on me hand and foot and do absolutely everything I tell you.
Well, maybe I might be the one who changes his mind.
Yeah?
No, sorry, I didn't mean that. Right, I take it all back. Forgive me, please. Hiya.
Hiya.
Yeah, guess who's pregnant?
What, besides me?
Kylie. Well, Nick, we've only just found out. And it's not supposed to be common knowledge. In fact, I'm not even supposed to be telling you. So, can you keep it to yourself?
Yeah, of course I will. Oh, well, congratulations.
Thanks.
We should set up a mother and babies club.
Yeah, except for you, won't be.
Yeah, I'll be keeping mine. Thanks for the reminder, David.
Well, I don't know how you could do it.
Well, you do what you have to, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but, you know, the knowing. And it's my baby, only mine and Kylie's.
Yeah, OK, David, thank you. I get the message.
Well, I couldn't do it.
Well, I doubt you'll ever have to. Anyway, I've got a scan to get to, so, see ya.
Scan?
So you and David are the happy parents-to-be.
Me, yeah, I'm happy. David, well, it's like it's the best thing that ever happened in the entire universe.
Well, that's excellent.
I'm just hoping he calms down a bit.
How's Granny taking it?
Oh, Gail?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pleased. Bit surprised, I think, but pleased as well.
She's not frightened. She might turn out to be old Mother Hubbard. They lived in a shoe, had so many children, she didn't know what to do.
There'll only be 2 of them, and me and David will be looking after them most of the time, not her.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I was thinking, it's not such a big house for the 5 of you, is it? Sorry. None of my business.
Yeah, except that Gail might say things to you she usually wouldn't say to me and David. Unless she said something already.
Even if she has, I am honour bound not to reveal anything. I wish you both the best of luck. I'll go check the wine.
What you were saying?
Remind me.
About Gail, old Mother Hubbard.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the answer is me and David get a place of our own.
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah. Give Gail her house back.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Get yourself a glass of water and then it's night-night.
Can we tell him?
Oh, not now, eh?
I'd wait till the morning.
Oh, come on, I'm going to burst if we don't.
Sweetheart, David and me have got something to tell you. Over to you.
Right, go sit down. Come on. Right, how to put this? Your mum is going to have a baby.
Oh, we'll talk about breaking it to him gently.
Really?
Really? You're going to be a big brother.
Wow.
Right, now, before you ask though, Max, we don't know yet if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, so you've just got to wait and see.
Aw, we have to share a bedroom.
Well...
Of course not. We both have your own rooms.
You can't put a baby in the garage.
I'm not talking about a garage. We're getting our own place, Gail. We're moving out. 1,000%.
Well, I've just been going over the figures and it's going to be tight, but it's definitely doable.
Still won't be easy to get a mortgage, will it? I mean, with you needing a bigger place and all that.
Well, then we'll just rent for the first few years and save up for a deposit.
Yeah, and we're in miles better shape now. We've even paid off our credit cards.
All the more reason to consolidate and stay put.
How do you mean?
You're a young couple with a new baby on the way. Added stress, added expense. You're going to need my help more than ever.
I appreciate what you're saying, and you've been brilliant.
Massively brilliant.
It's just time we stood on his own 2 feet.
And we'll not go far. You'll see us all the time.
Not the same, though, is it?
Yeah, exactly though, Mum. Everything changes. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm going to be a father of 2. And that means taking responsibility. And this house is the past. I need to start planning my future.
Our future.
House of Red?
Oh, yes, please.
So, what's up?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Let me think. David and Kylie?
Am I so predictable?
No. What have they done now?
They've decided I'm surplus to requirements.
So I don't quite follow.
They're moving out, find a place of their own.
Well, I suppose they'd have to fly the nest eventually.
Yes, but it's just the thought of rattling around in that house.
Maybe you should treat this as an opportunity.
To be alone.
To be yourself. You've been a dutiful mother. Perhaps it's time to be Gail again, in all her glory.
Well, it would be nice not to always feel like a doormat. Here's to me, in all my glory.
And to a new chapter in my life.
Of which I'm unemployed. What can I do for you?
Is Kylie about?
Who shall I say is asking?
Must we?
One small mistake, one slip of the finger.
I offered you your old job back and you said no.
One slip of the finger.
Right, can you give this to Kylie?
Is that a rota?
No, it's the Elgin marbles.
Well, I'd rather not touch it. You can give it to yourself. One tiny little mistake.
I could sell olives for the next 30 years and I still wouldn't get rid of them.
This isn't about the olives.
No, it isn't about the olives, so quit while you're ahead.
Kylie, your boss is here to see you.
You know, you're never suited to waitressing or bar work. Cleaning, fine. You're a natural.
You were never suited to Leanne Battersby, but did I complain?
Violently.
All right, come on, touch gloves.
So what I want to know is who's going to pick up the pieces when it all goes wrong, eh? When he suddenly finds himself single again, when he's understaffed and struggling, whose shoulder will he cry on?
Well, not yours, hopefully.
Did he go in all right?
Yeah, fine. He fell off this in the playground, but other than that, he's all right.
Oh, is that my rota?
Yeah. Let me know if you want to change anything. David, Kylie.
See ya.
Unbelievable.
Well, Mum, come on. You did order 8 million olives and refused to go to the bloke's wedding.
He sacked his own mother. Case closed. £1 for every time I turn to page 16.
Is it yielding?
What's a decal fitter? It's a salt line operative. What happened to the world I knew?
Isn't it something to do with signs and signage, decal fitter? Anyway, it's not really your territory.
Oh, here we are. Cleaner, Macclesfield. It's more like it.
I'm sure God has something more exotic in mind for you.
Well, I've always liked to travel.
Gail, just the person. Down to the last clue on this morning's crossword. A bespectacled character in on the buses.
Olive.
No, thank you.
It was a computer error, actually.
Jason went in for a pizza yesterday. He said he couldn't see the cheese.
OK, so you know about the olives. Congratulations. I'm sure you're delighted.
I'll have a donut and a cup of tea to take away, please, Roy.
I hate this place. I hate everything about it.
You know, it's not so bad. You've got class, that's your problem. Everything around here's beneath you. As long as you've got a thick skin, you'll be okay.
Is that the best I can hope for?
Let's eat out later, huh?
Going to town?
What do you fancy?
Italian?
And then she said he sacked his mother. Case closed.
Well, we don't grow in the ground, David. I mean, life would be so much simpler if we did.
Tell you, if she could resign from this family, she would do.
You wouldn't? Could you answer that phone, Maria, please?
She's only happy if she's got something to moan about.
Oh, now, that isn't fair. Come on, she loves him. I mean, what if you ever fell out with Max? Or the little one when it arrives?
Well, I wouldn't let that happen.
Well, you say that. You mightn't have a choice. Yep. She carried Nick for 9 months, remember? I mean, he was her blue-eyed boy. Then people grow up, and then they make decisions that you don't necessarily approve of.
No, I can't stand it. There's always an atmosphere.
Yeah, well, that's your mother for you.
You can talk. You hate her.
I don't hate her.
Well, you disowned her then.
I didn't disown her. What did I just say?
I don't know.
Your children sometimes make decisions that you don't approve of. I carried Gail, remember? I still love her, of course I do. It's just that she drives me mad.
Well, whatever it is, they want their heads banging together.
Yes, well, bickering isn't going to do any good, is it? What we've got to do is get them together with a drink in their hands, let them speak their minds. I mean, we'll referee if necessary, just to broker peace, anything.
Hey, we could even sit down, have little flags and headphones on.
Yes, I mean, it should be an exciting time. I mean, there's a little one on the way. She shouldn't be moping and sniping at him.
Sacking your own mum, though?
You've done worse.
What sort of a drink?
A friendly drink to clear the air. Hmm?
Me and you?
Yes, me and you and David and Nick, but Nick mainly.
Or he could just say sorry.
What for exactly?
It was a technical error. There must be something wrong with the numbers on his keyboard. I'm not a complete idiot. I know how many jars of olives I ordered.
Look, this isn't about the olives, Gail.
I know it isn't.
You can't stand his wife.
I don't trust his wife.
You didn't even have it in you to go to his wedding.
I did have it in me. I did attend the wedding. But she stopped off at Peter Barlow's on the way.
Oh, you know which wedding I mean.
She lost my trust on Christmas Day.
OK. Well, are you coming for a drink or not?
Well, I suppose I can spare 10 minutes.
OK, fine. See you in the Rovers, 3:30.
Can't have a drink.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you actually drink, that's not the point.
Who exactly is going to be there?
Me, you, Gran and Mum.
And for why?
Well, Gran doesn't like seeing you fighting.
She's barely spoken to her for weeks.
Yeah, well, that's different, isn't it?
Why is it different?
Because they're all women. I mean, you know what all women are like. And anyway, you're a bloke, you're supposed to rise above it.
Olive?
No, thanks.
She didn't come to my wedding. So where did we go from here? Because if it's a choice between my mum or my wife...
But no one's asking you to choose, all right? And you got over that. Besides, she still works here before you sacked her.
Well, I didn't sack her. I demoted her. And she threw it back in my face. Have you seen the state of that stockroom? She's a liability. Oh, I only gave her a job here out of pity. Even when she's cleaning, she misses bits. Leanne has to go round after her.
Really? Does she?
No.
No.
She's brilliant clean.
Yeah. So you're going to agree to that drink then, or what?
OK, well, as long as it's here.
Oh, no, come on, that's an unfair advantage.
It's not, Matthew, sit down.
Well, what about the Rovers?
You'll be all right here.
Make sure you're packing heat.
OK. Rovers it is.
About 3:30, yeah?
Yeah, whatever.
Ai degli occhi bellissimi.
A che ora è l'ultimo treno?
A che ora è l'ultimo treno? A che ora è l'ultimo treno? A che ora è l'ultimo treno? Oh.
Hello, Angel.
Did anybody see you?
No. Is anyone in?
No.
Oh.
What can I get you? Tea? Coffee? Me?
Well, I'd love a tea.
Oh, you.
Followed by a biscuit.
Keep talking.
Followed by you. What have you been watching?
Oh, no, don't look at that.
Italian for Lovers.
Found it in the pound shop. Couldn't resist it. I got a phone call this morning. They've approved the loan. I can get the money in days.
I told you, keep your money where it is. This was nothing but a dream.
No, but it doesn't have to be.
I could take you on a mini break. We could go to Venice, Naples, Rome.
No, it wouldn't be enough.
You wouldn't leave your family. You just wouldn't do it. So please stop leading me on, huh? I mean, Italian for Lovers. It's more than I can take.
I've got to meet my mum in the pub, David and Nick.
Well, what's the rush?
A che ora è l'ultimo treno?
When's the last train home?
No. Hai dei occhi bellissimi.
Ah, grazie. Ma non belli quanto I tuoi.
What does that mean?
It means, but not as beautiful as yours.
No, it's so typical, though.
And you definitely told her 3:30?
Do you think she's got any intention of coming?
She might have dropped off in front of the telly.
No, she thinks she's in trouble. She thinks we're going to attack her as soon as she walks through that door.
I'm not re-employing her.
Well, she's probably sat there grinning and pulling faces at her.
Well, frankly, I've waited long enough. If Gail won't come to the mountain, then the mountain will have to go to Gail. Me being the mountain.
What about a drink?
She's got 2 minutes.
What are they expecting? An apology?
That chance.
And after Christmas Day, I'm not surprised you're a little wary.
Is it a crime? Imagine them sat in their little booth getting all hot under the collar.
Like a lynch mob on a tea break.
Let them eat cake.
I'm so proud of you.
I want to catch the train to Florence. I want to sleep in till lunchtime. I want to stroll along the Ponte Vecchio, whispering sweet nientis in your ear.
Ti amo.
Ti amo. Ma'am.
How long?
The truth is, Audrey, we're in love.
What's the big hold-up?
Oh, were you together all along?
It's disgusting.
No, ma'am, of course we weren't.
So you never cared for me at all, right?
I cared for you deeply. Gail helped me recover.
Recover?
He was available?
Yes, because of you. You put the idea into my head, you and that hag from the pub. I mean, you put the doubts into my head, and then this.
You were fully behind that, ma'am. You didn't trust him. You were willing to put him to the test.
Lewis, what were you thinking? How could you do this to her?
It's disgusting.
He's done nothing wrong.
It just happened, Audrey.
We tried to fight it, and then to hide it. We didn't want to hurt you, ma'am. That was the last thing we wanted.
Well, if you didn't want to hurt me, you would have never started this, lady. Oh, I've heard enough, and I have seen far too much. Just to think, we were over in the pub trying to get this family back together. I was even prepared to forgive you. Aren't you glad we bothered?
It's disgusting.
Usually really good when it comes to spotting things like this.
It's disgusting.
How long have I worked with him? Not a clue.
All the time he was living with us?
Oh, I bet he was slipping into her bedroom at middle at night when no one will look.
Thank you, Carla.
Do you want another in there?
Yeah, why not?
Kylie.
You sure that's a good idea?
Oh, let the woman have a drink. Come on.
And they're definitely, you know, she's not paying it.
Lewis is no longer an escort, thank you.
Well, she nursed him, I suppose. And you know what they say about nurses?
No, what did they say about nurses?
Well, the uniform and that.
Yeah, well, she didn't wear a uniform, did she? She wore a tabard thing, and I hardly think that's going to raise his blood pressure.
Oh, please do not mention blood pressure.
She's been like a teenager for weeks. Should have twigged.
I mean, why did I let that man back in my life, Nick? How could your mother...
Mag, we should leave town. Maybe you were right.
Can I leave things like this?
Well, they're not hell-bent on forgiveness.
I mean, what's the worst thing can happen? Everybody knows, they call us a few names, life goes on.
If we'd sat her down and told her, we could have salvaged something, but now...
Yeah, you're right. She'll never talk to me again. And who can blame her? She loved you. Passionately. Still does. She'll be crushed.
She was pretty miffed.
Miffed? Never seen her looking so shell-shocked.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
So, what have the pair of you got to say for yourselves?
Technically, David, we've done nothing wrong.
Oh, come on. I went out with my mate's ex 18 months after she dumped him. She never spoke to me again. She weren't my mate, she weren't my flaming mother.
Yeah? And it's not as though Gran dumped him. I mean, he left her in bits. You're a vulture, Mum. We all know you were desperate, but come on.
I beg your pardon.
Well, old pensioners cast off.
Hey, watch it.
He's a con man, a gigolo, your mother's ex. Can you set that bar any lower, please?
I'm no longer a gigolo.
She's on a third G&T.
So what's the plan, then? He moves in and you two live happily ever after, because I'm telling you this now, not on my watch.
This is my house.
She's already got morning sickness. Do you think she needs to see you two necking and all?
David.
Mum, you better get over there now and sort it fast before you can.
By doing what?
Talking to her. Saying you're sorry.
I've said sorry. We both have.
Well then, say it again. Louder.
Yeah, you as well, lover boy.
Well, I suppose we can try. Maybe I should do this on my own.
No. We're in this together.
Are you sure?
It's my duty.
Who said chivalry was dead?
Waving the white flag at home.
They're here.
Well, I don't know why.
Well, let's just hear them out, eh?
What can they possibly say to make it better, David?
Can we join you?
Go on.
Well, I realise there are certain unwritten rules when it comes to this sort of thing.
So what rules are these?
Well, it could be perceived as bad form. We can see that, which is why we didn't do the decent thing.
And stay away from each other.
And sit down and tell you. We carried on behind your back, and that was wrong of us. Suppose we were postponing the inevitable. We knew this day would come, and we weren't looking forward to it. I'm sorry if we've hurt you, Mum. We both are.
See, I can understand him because he was born to seduce. But you, frankly, I never thought he'd look at you in that way.
Consider that a low blow, Mum. Anyway, this thing has happened. And so we all need to come to terms with it as quickly as we can.
Oh, right. So what do you suggest? That we just get on with our lives? Like, I laugh it all off, right?
And what do you suggest, ma'am?
I suggest that you stay out of my way, the barrier.
One large white wine and a fizzy water.
Thank you very much.
And is that all you've got to say on the matter?
No! I've got plenty to say.
Do you know, Mum, I'm getting just a little bit tired of this. You didn't trust him. You agreed to the scam. You proved yourself unfit for him. He was single. He was hurting. I was there for him. Lewis?
Yeah, well, Gail's right. We had our chance of happiness, Audrey.
You couldn't bring yourself to forgive me, Lewis. All you had to do was forgive me. But you lied to me. I had every reason not to trust you. You said you were going to meet an old friend. I mean, why couldn't you tell me the truth, right? You thought Gloria was ill and you were going to help her. I mean, if you believed that, why didn't you tell me?
I was trying to do the right thing by a woman I thought was dying.
But what about doing the right thing by me?
Well, she told me not to say anything.
Exactly. So you will take orders from another woman, but you won't trust me with the truth.
I always trusted you.
Oh, do you know that is poppycock? That is just such sentimental drivel. Let's rewind, shall we? You left me high and dry at my own leaving party while you went sailing off halfway around the world with Peter Barlow's money. I forgave you, Lewis. Would she?
Well, yes, I would, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'm not talking to you.
For goodness sake, I've had enough. David, I've tried, but there's no reasoning with her. Come on, Lewis, we're going.
You haven't paid for your drinks.
Call the police.
David's right. It's disgusting.
Well, I tell you what, Gail, the thought of walking the piazzas without prejudice. I know it's never going to happen, but it's a mighty tempting proposition.
Maybe they're right. Maybe this is madness. Is what we're doing despicable?
All I know is I want you. And when I see the way they treat you, I want you even more.
Oh, Lewis.
It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry.
I just want to be alone with you. Away from here and away from them.
Oh, her!
Yes, me. What of it?
Norris!
Well, go on then. What have you got to say? Give it your best shot.
I don't know where to start. I mean, he's a prostitute who's ripped off your mother.
He was, is, and did no such thing.
Well, I've seen it all now. I mean, there is scraping the bottom of the barrel and then... Oh.
Well, at least we weren't having it away while his mad wife was sat upstairs oblivious.
The woman is dead, Gail. Have some respect.
Yes, and who killed her? Because from what I heard, she was locked in the kitchen with a bowl of soapy water and a toaster.
You know, I'd watch your back if I were you. Because when it comes to men, she's 3 dead and counting.
How dare you?
Spot the pattern.
Get back to your glass house, Eileen.
Just take her away.
Come on, let's go back inside.
Yes. Oh, I just popped into the Rovers.
What, for 2.5 hours?
No, I didn't stay.
Well, would you mind telling me next time? Mrs. Finch waited 1 hour and 3/4. I did Marjorie Betson, Mrs. Chatterton. I did your 4:45 and your 5 o'clock. I'm absolutely knackered. And then David texted me and said that he's taking the afternoon off. I mean, what's going on?
Maria, could I have a cup of tea?
Are you drunk?
No. I wish I was. I really wish I was. Oh, Maria, why does it always happen to me? Huh?
Give you all a chance to regroup.
No, don't say that.
They're more important to you than I am. I mean, what am I? I'm just the latest man to fall in love with you.
You're much more than that. And this is just the start.
Seems like a distant memory. And it was all there for the taking.
It still is.
Oh, Gail, please, don't tease.
We can't stay here.
We have no choice.
I'll take out the loan. We'll buy an apartment in Italy. You can work in the hotel. I'll get a little job. I'll clean again if necessary.
It's too high a price. I mean, everything you'd lose. Your mother, your boys, this house, and all its wonderful memories.
It's full of heartache and misery. We can do everything quickly and go.
Gail, I'm charmed by your impulsiveness, but I wouldn't allow you to. No. I mean, it's your house, it's your money.
It's our money, Lewis. Phone Patrick. Tell him you accept the job.
Is that what you really want?
Isn't it what you want? Lewis?
The problem is, when push comes to shove, what else can we do?
Ti amo, Lewis.
Ti amo.
Morning. Hiya. Can I just say...
Are you going to carry on seeing him?
...that I'm sorry if I caused you any pain. I really didn't mean...
Are you?
Lewis? Yes.
You know what, Mum? One day you're going to regret ripping this family apart. It's wrong.
Let me do that for you, Kylie.
That's it. We're definitely getting his own place now.
What?
It's a private conversation.
Maybe I'd just better off without Lewis. If he's going to play swapsies between mum and daughter.
They deserve each other. You want this toast? Gran?
What?
Someone here to see you.
Who?
Hello, Audrey.
Oh, Rita, hi. I've got my hands full at the minute. Was you after a shampoo and set?
I came to see how you were.
Oh, right. Oh, jungle drums are beating overtime, I bet, eh? All laughing at this silly woman. Mind you, why not? I mean, it's not the first time I've made a fool of myself, is it?
Nobody's thinking that.
To be honest, Rita, Jim, I actually don't feel like talking about it, if that's all right with you.
Do you know, I always thought that Gail hated Lewis.
Yeah, well, there's a very thin line between love and hate when it comes to my daughter. Either that, or she's a really very good actress.
Yeah, well, now, she's been completely sucked in by him.
You make her sound like she's the innocent party. Well, believe me, she isn't. Rita, look, I haven't got much life left.
Don't say that.
But what I have, I was hoping to spend with him, with Lewis. You know, I thought I was so special finding love at my age. Second chance and all that.
You're not over the hill yet.
Well, it was the last stab at happiness. Seems like the only stabbing I'm going to get is from her, from my daughter, stabbing me in the back.
Look, why don't you come to the Rovers at lunchtime? Me and Emily are going to be there. We don't have to talk about his nibs, if that helps.
Look, I'll just wait and see how...
This vision of beauty I see before.
Oh, I do hope you're not being sarcastic.
There's a word not in my dictionary. I've missed you. How's it been in the house?
I can't wait to leave this place.
That's the spirit.
In fact, I've got something to tell you.
Please. Have you absolutely no consideration for other people's feelings? Not content with stealing my man, you have to rub my nose in it every time I step onto this street.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Can you not get a man of your own, love? No, that's what you can.
I'm going to the bistro. I hate this.
Well, the ends justify the means. Now, you had something to tell me.
Well,
Did the loan come through on the house?
pinged into my account this morning.
Oh, that's excellent. I think it's best that we don't broadcast it around yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get my wages from Nick, though. Every penny helps.
Yeah. Quite right.
Hello, love.
You here to work?
Yeah, yes.
Good. You've messed with my family. You're not going to mess with my business.
Well, thank you.
Are you mad? If I could just have what I'm owed, please. I don't want to cause any more fuss.
Okay. I'll transfer the money into your account. I've got your details on the computer. Leave it with me.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
I know you are. It's just such a mess. Right, I'm off to the wholesalers. Can you manage?
Yes, of course.
Good. Kylie, you and Leanne have got an extra body. Be half an hour.
Okay. Tables.
Bingo.
I'm just now a idle gossip, aren't I? I'm in a cliche. That's what I've been reduced to, a cliche.
Well, I've not heard anyone gossip about you. And if people were to talk, it would simply be because they were concerned about you and had sympathy for you. And there's no embarrassment in that. No, it just means they love you.
Yes. But don't you see? I wanted him to love me. Actually, I think I might make tracks in a minute. I mean, you don't want me ruining your drinks, do you?
Audrey, you stay as long as you like, love. Exactly. We're friends.
What's the problem? Oh, it's the fish. It's making me feel sick. Oh, great. I'll be all right in a bit. It's just the smell. Look, I appreciate you're pregnant, Kylie, but the waitress who can't serve food, how good is it? It's only the fish, and as I've said, I'll be all right in a bit.
This is all we need.
I don't know what your problem is.
Oh, just get in there till you feel like you put everybody off the food.
I'm all right.
No, you're not. Just go on. Get in there.
Has anybody ever told you you're dead bossy? Do it. I was a wholesaler's.
Highlight of my day. Leanne says, can you grace us with your presence?
You what? It were her idea I put my feet up in the first place. We should make her mind up.
We are in the middle of service.
I felt sick, all right, because she's a piece of work. A waitress who can't serve food. I'd love to wipe that smirk off her face. And how to do it and all.
You wouldn't dare. Tell me you wouldn't dare.
Oh, what? Tell her about you and me on Christmas night, how the earth moved.
Just ignore her.
Well, she wants to learn some manners. Relax. I'm not going to say oh.
Come on.
Oh.
I've nothing to say to you.
have you been?
I'm just bringing wine up from the cellar.
Can you pass the New Zealand Sauvignon, please?
Of course. There you go.
Oh, Louise, there you are. We need all hands on deck. Oh, Kylie, feeling any better?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Look, sorry I snapped early. It's just, well, you know, loads to do.
Kylie, can I have a word?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, you think I've been a naughty little boy then?
It's up to you what you do, but well, David's my husband, and he's pretty cut up.
Do you think I've been ghastly to Audrey?
Do you really care what I think?
Only, well, I'm going to be even more ghastly to Gail.
You what?
I don't love her. Not one bit.
You're joking.
And I'm going to steal all her money. I've got her bank details here, but I need her password on the account that she uses, and you're going to help me get it.
I'll tell her. I'll tell Gail you're mad.
No, you won't, actually, because if you do, I'm going to blow your sordid little secret clean out of the water.
What secret? I haven't got any.
I know you slept with Nick on Christmas night. And I know that might be his baby. Warehouse manager called earlier to remind you of your meeting at 10.
Okay. I'd not forgotten. Okay.
All right. Fine. Someone got out of the bed the wrong side this morning.
Well, maybe I can help soothe the savage beast.
No, I'd steer well clear of her, are you?
You're not his mother.
Can I help you?
Finished cleaning?
What do you want, a medal?
No, I want to help. You look like you're snowed under.
Yeah, I can manage.
I am capable of a lot more than mop and bucket work, you know. And what about the bar snacks order? I could do that.
There's really no need.
You trust me?
It's not that.
I am your mother. And if you learn to delegate a lot more, this place would run smoother.
Okay, fine. Nuts, crisps and olives. It's all written down there. Type it up, send it an email to the supplier. Can you manage that?
I can.
We need them today. They can normally deliver at lunchtime.
I will make it happen.
Fine, I'm going out for a couple of hours. I'll see you later.
How's it going?
Will you just check this for me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so clumsy. I'm sorry.
I'll get it off.
That seems to be fine. Shall I send it through?
Oh, no, I want to press the button.
Oh, well, I'll finish clearing up and you do that.
There, send.
Well done. Probably be getting back to the bistro.
Well, Nick won't be back for another hour.
Really?
And the delivery isn't due till past, so you know what that means.
What does that mean?
That means we have nearly a full hour and an empty house all to ourselves.
But a stolen lunch hour? Well, I never imagined it would be like this for our first time.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Shouldn't it be special?
Oh, it will be special.
No, I mean romantic. Somewhere where I can really spoil you. Somewhere where we can relax and forget about the real world for more than 50.5 minutes.
There is passion.
Beating inside me. Because I know how incredible it will be when it finally happens.
And when do you think that might be?
Soon.
Soon.
Can I ask you to wait?
I'll wait. As long as it takes.
I can't tell you how happy I am to hear you say that. And I promise you, Gail, it'll be worth waiting for. What's all this?
Olives.
Yeah, I can see that, but this must be the entire harvest of southern Spain.
Whoa! Hang on, what are you doing?
Delivering an order.
No, but this can't be right.
Nick's Bistro, Viaduct Street, Weatherfield.
Yes, but
Yeah, same day delivery. Bar snacks and olives.
I ordered 5 jars.
500.
Oh, no, you must have made a mistake.
Nobody orders 500 jars of olives.
Well, it says here there's 500 jars of olives.
What's going on? You can't leave these here.
Don't mind problem. I'll unload the rest.
The rest? Mum?
I think there's been a mix-up.
500 jars of olives.
I just deliver them. I've done my job. You should be a bit more careful when you're doing yours.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
Yeah, it was my fault. I checked the order, but I didn't see it was wrong.
I could have sworn I typed in 5 jars. Maybe if I phone, they'll take them back.
Yeah, Mum's if they won't.
Store them in my garage.
We're going to be eating olives for the rest of our lives.
I'll phone the company.
Oh, Mum, please don't. You've done enough damage
No,
for
but
one
I
day.
won't tell.
Mum, please. Please, go home. Before I say something I'll regret.
Now I know why.
Well, don't sound too pleased.
Was that for me?
Only if you share it with me.
I was hoping it was Nick come to apologise.
Well, I'm sorry.
I suppose it's my own fault.
No, it isn't. You're only trying to help.
Hang on. Shouldn't you be at work?
I've invented a dentist appointment, so I can come and see how you are.
I'm all right.
Look, sometimes it pays to care a little less.
I wish I could.
Well, I know you can't, so I can. I'm going to make you lunch.
You don't have to.
I know. I want to. Do you ever stop worrying about your kids?
Not really, no.
You don't have to. I mean, the way they treat you. And that mix-up with the olives was my fault, not yours.
Oh, it'll blow over. It always does.
Yeah, but at what cost? More stress, heartache. I don't know how you put up with it. If I were you, I'd get right away from Weatherfield. They're grown up. Let them run their own lives.
Believe me, I've been tempted.
Well, there's a big wide world out there.
Big wide world sounds frightening.
Well, you wouldn't be on your own.
Are you propositioning me?
I'd like to.
So you're going to whisk me away and we're going to live happily ever after on a desert island?
What about a small hotel in Tuscany? Okay, here's the thing. This might be a crazy idea, but what if I accepted Patrick's offer?
I thought you'd already turned him down.
Yeah, I have, and this might not be possible, but if it was, would you come with me?
To Italy?
I told you it was a crazy idea. Go on, eat up.
Now I'm sure you look so calm.
It's a mad idea. You'd see more of Sarah Louise, though, wouldn't you? Doesn't she live in Italy?
In Milan, yeah.
You should feel free to live your own life. And from a completely selfish point of view, I want to commit to you properly. And I can't do that here. Not with Audrey in the background and all that history. I think we'd be very happy in Italy.
You're asking me to abandon my family.
I know. And I'm falling in love with you. I'm sorry. I'm going too fast. I told you, deep down, I'm a very selfish man. I can't ask you to make that sacrifice.
You can ask me anything.
No, I can't. Please, just ignore me. Forget what I've said. Look, you're right. I better get back to the bistro. Nick will be wondering what I'm up to. Yeah. I'll see you later.
In the stockroom, you can't move for the things.
They'll get eaten eventually.
Yes, but I'm supposed to be helping him, not adding to his stress levels.
I don't suppose he ever gives your stress levels a thought,
I don't own my own business.
No, but you skivvy in his for the minimum wage. And you could be kicking your heels in Luca.
Oh, don't. He has got a lot on his plate.
Yeah. Olives, mostly. Come on. That's better.
Maybe I do owe him an apology, though.
I love your rose-tinted specs, Gail. But once again, you must stand your ground. The only one apologising around here should be your firstborn for being so rude to you.
I'm a pushover, aren't I?
Yeah, albeit a lovely one. Oh, here he is. See what you're made of. Morning.
Morning.
How do you mood today?
Oh, Mum, please, don't start.
Have you got something to say to me?
Okay, look, I'm sorry.
Oh, hallelujah, the S word.
I haven't finished. I'm sorry I went off at the deep end, but I think it's best you stick to cleaning in future. You know, you're a brilliant cleaner.
Oh, play to your strengths, you mean? The way I get right under the rim.
Well, don't knock it.
Get ideas above your tabard, Gail.
I employed you as a cleaner, remember?
Yeah, I remember all sorts of things, like the hours I put into this
For which
place.
I'm grateful.
Oh, please.
Oh, Mum, come on, there's a perfectly good job as a cleaner here. Take it or leave it, but I could do without the girl trip.
Well, I think I'll leave it.
OK, well, fine. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's your call.
Get me coat. You know, I thought Nick's conscience might have kicked in by now, but not a dicky bird.
That chap Tyrrell from the wine suppliers, he dropped in at lunchtime. He and Nick have had a rather boozy afternoon.
Oh.
They were laughing like drains when I left. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have told you that.
No, I'm glad you did. The hours I spend stressing over his happiness and David's.
Wasted hours, You sure I can't whisk you off to Luca?
Is the job offer still open?
Well, I could call Patrick, see how the land lies.
Then you better get dialing.
Really? I thought this lady wasn't for turning.
Well, so did I. But, well, it's all one way, isn't it, with that lot? Just take.
Sadly true.
Yes, well, this pack horse has had enough. Maybe I should just leave them to get on with it.
Look, I know it'll be a wrench, but they really don't deserve you. We can lead a different life, you know, finer and simpler. It really is breathtakingly beautiful.
I wish we could go right now.
We'll be in Lucca before you can say I'll take 500 jars. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll have to take my hat out of the ring, won't I? Yeah, I'm sorry, Patrick. Me too. Okay, goodbye.
He promised you an apartment. I distinctly heard him say.
Well, when I turned him down, he let it to some American watercolorist. Anyone taking on the manager's job is going to have to find their own accommodation. And in Tuscany's best-kept secret, that doesn't come cheap.
Shame.
Yeah. I'll have to be nimbler on my old pins next time. If there is a next time.
Well, why can't Kurt?
Commitment.
Hadn't we?
Well, we sounded Patrick out, and now we know. Zilch. Nada. Nil point. I mean, a dream lifestyle requires dream money, and Gail, we simply don't have it.
But it wasn't a dream. Well, not a fantasy anyway. It was within our grasp. Pictured it in my mind.
Felt the sun on your back.
Smelt the jasmine.
Tasted freedom. Oh, would have been marvellous.
To secure the loan against my mortgage. Yeah. I moved in 91. Yeah, I bought my ex-husband out in 2001. But there's still lots of equity in the house. Repayments over 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's Gail McIntyre, 8 Coronation Street. At least I've got money tied up in this place. I mean, not oodles, but enough to give us a start. I mean, it's not as if I've got a high-powered career to hang around for, is it? Or a low-powered one, come to that. So, I rang a loan company.
Oh.
I gave them my details and asked for a quote. Easy peasy.
No, Gail, stop wrestling with it. I wouldn't dream of asking you to give up your house.
But I wouldn't be. I'd be borrowing against it. Just a Lucas-sized loan.
Loan or remortgage, it means dipping into your nest egg, and I wouldn't hear of it. Now, just chalk this up to experience and move on. I mean, Weatherfield has its charms. Mainly you. I mean, life isn't all bad.
But you agree it could be better?
Mm-mm.
Who for you?
Is Kylie about?
Who shall I say is asking?
My sweet.
One small mistake, one slip of the finger.
I offered you your old job back and you said no.
One slip of the finger.
Right, can you give this to Kylie?
Is that the rotor?
No, it's the Elgin marbles.
Well, I'd rather not touch it. You can give it to her yourself. One tiny little mistake.
I could sell olives for the next 30 years and I still wouldn't get rid of them.
This isn't about the olives.
No, it isn't about the olives, so quit while you're ahead.
Kylie, your boss is here to see you.
You know, you're never suited to waitressing or bar work. Cleaning, fine. You're a natural.
You were never suited to Leanne Battersby, but did I complain?
Violently.
All right, come on, touch gloves.
So what I want to know is who's going to pick up the pieces when it all goes wrong, eh? When he suddenly finds himself single again with his understaffed and struggling, whose shoulder will he cry on?
Well, not yours, hopefully.
Did he go in all right?
Yeah, fine. He fell off this in the playground, but other than that, he's all right.
Oh, is that my rower?
Yeah. Let me know if you want to change anything. David, Kylie.
See ya.
Unbelievable.
Well, Mum, come on. You did order 8 million olives and refused to go to the bloke's wedding.
He sacked his own mother. Case closed. £1 for every time I turn to page 16.
Is it yielding?
What's a decal fitter? It's a salt line operative. What happened to the world I knew?
Isn't it something to do with signs and signage, decal fitter? Anyway, it's not really your territory.
Oh, here we are. Cleaner, Macclesfield. It's more like it.
I'm sure God had something more exotic in mind for you.
Well, I've always liked to travel.
Gail, just the person. Down to the last clue on this morning's crossword. A bespectacled character in on the buses.
Olive.
No, thank you.
It was a computer error, actually.
Jason went in for a pizza yesterday. He said he couldn't see the cheese.
OK, so you know about the olives. Congratulations. I'm sure you're delighted.
I'll have a donut and a cup of tea to take away, please, Roy.
Sure. I hate this place. I hate everything about it.
Yeah, it's not so bad. You've got class, that's your problem. Everything around here's beneath you. As long as you've got a thick skin, you'll be okay.
Is that the best I can hope for?
Let's eat out later, huh?
Going to town?
What do you fancy?
Italian?
And then she said he sacked his mother. Case closed.
Well, we don't grow in the ground, David. I mean, life would be so much simpler if we did.
Tell you, if she could resign from this family, she would do.
You wouldn't.
Could you answer that phone, Maria, please?
She's only happy if she's got something to moan about.
Oh, now, that isn't fair. Come on, she loves him. I mean, what if you ever fell out with Max? Or the little one when it arrives?
Well, I wouldn't let that happen.
Well, you say that. You mightn't have a choice. Yep. She carried Nick for 9 months, remember? I mean, he was her blue-eyed boy. Then people grow up, and then they make decisions that you don't necessarily approve of.
No, I can't stand it. There's always an atmosphere.
Yeah, well, that's your mother for you.
You can talk. You hate her.
I don't hate her.
Well, you disowned her then.
I didn't disown her. What did I just say?
I don't know.
Your children sometimes make decisions that you don't approve of. I carried Gail, remember? I still love her, of course I do. It's just that she drives me mad.
Well, whatever it is, they want their heads banging together.
Yes, well, bickering isn't going to do any good, is it? What we've got to do is get them together with a drink in their hands, let them speak their minds. I mean, we'll referee if necessary, just to broker peace, anything.
Hey, we could even sit down, have little flags and headphones on.
Yes, I mean, it should be an exciting time. I mean, there's a little one on the way. She shouldn't be moping and sniping at him.
Sacking your own mum, though.
You've done worse.
What of a drink?
A friendly drink to clear the air. Hmm?
Me and you?
Yes, me and you and David and Nick, but Nick mainly.
Or he could just say sorry.
What for exactly?
It was a technical error. There must be something wrong with the numbers on his keyboard. I'm not a complete idiot. I know how many jars of olives I ordered.
Look, this isn't about the olives, Gail.
I know it isn't.
You can't stand his wife.
I don't trust his wife.
You didn't even have it in you to go to his wedding.
I did have it in me. I did attend the wedding. But she stopped off at Peter Barlow's on the way.
Oh, you know which wedding I mean.
She lost my trust on Christmas Day.
OK. Well, are you coming for a drink or not?
Well, I suppose I can spare 10 minutes.
OK, fine. See you in the Rovers, 3:30.
Can't have a drink.
Well, it doesn't matter what you actually drink, that's not the point.
Who exactly is going to be there?
Me, you, Gran and Mum.
And for why?
Well, Gran doesn't like seeing you fighting.
She's barely spoken to her for weeks.
Yeah, well, that's different, isn't it?
Why is it different?
Because they're all women. I mean, you know what all women are like. And anyway, you're a bloke, you're supposed to rise above it.
Olive?
No, thanks.
She didn't come to my wedding. So where did we go from here? Because if it's a choice between my mum or my wife...
But no one's asking you to choose, all right? And you got over that. Besides, she still works here before you sacked her.
Well, I didn't sack her, I demoted her. And she threw it back in my face. Have you seen the state of that stockroom? She's a liability. Oh, I only gave her a job here out of pity. Even when she's cleaning, she misses bits. Leanne has to go round after her.
Really? Does she?
No.
No.
She's brilliant clean.
Yeah. So you're going to agree to that drink then, or what?
OK, well, as long as it's here.
Oh, no, come on, that's an unfair advantage.
It's not, Matthew, sit down.
Well, what about the Rovers?
You'll be all right here.
Make sure you're packing heat.
OK. Rovers it is.
About R3, yeah?
Yeah, whatever.
Ai deli occhi bellissimi.
A che ora è l'ultimo treno?
A che ora è l'ultimo treno? A che ora è l'ultimo treno? A che ora è l'ultimo treno? Oh.
Hello, Angel.
Did anybody see you?
No. Is anyone in?
No.
Oh.
What can I get you? Tea? Coffee? Me?
Well, I'd love a tea.
Oh, you.
Followed by a biscuit.
Keep talking.
Followed by you. What have you been watching?
Oh, no, don't look at that.
Italian for Lovers.
Found it in the pound shop. Couldn't resist it. I got a phone call this morning. They've approved the loan. I can get the money in days.
I told you, keep your money where it is. This was nothing but a dream.
No, but it doesn't have to be.
I could take you on a mini break. We could go to Venice, Naples, Rome.
No, it wouldn't be enough.
You wouldn't leave your family. You just wouldn't do it. So please stop leading me on, huh? I mean, Italian for Lovers. It's more than I can take.
I've got to meet my mum in the pub, David and Nick.
Well, what's the rush?
A che ora è l'ultimo treno?
When's the last train home?
No. Hai dei occhi bellissimi.
Ah, grazie. Ma non belli quanto I tuoi.
What does that mean?
It means, but not as beautiful as yours.
No, it's so typical, though.
And you definitely told her 3:30.
Do you think she's got any intention of coming?
She might have dropped off in front of the telly.
No, she thinks she's in trouble. She thinks we're going to attack her as soon as she walks through that door.
I'm not re-employing her.
Well, she's probably sat there grinning and pulling faces at her.
Well, frankly, I've waited long enough. If Gail won't come to the mountain, then the mountain will have to go to Gail. Me being the mountain.
What about a drink?
She's got 2 minutes. Oh, were you together all along?
It's disgusting.
No, ma'am, of course we weren't.
So you never cared for me at all, right?
I cared for you deeply. Gail helped me recover.
Recover?
He was available?
Yes, because of you. You put the idea into my head, you and that hag from the pub. I mean, you put the doubts into my head, and then this.
You were fully behind that, ma'am. You didn't trust him. You were willing to put him to the test.
Lewis, what were you thinking? How could you do this to her?
It's disgusting.
He's done nothing wrong.
It just happened, Audrey.
We tried to fight it, and then to hide it. We didn't want to hurt you, ma'am. That was the last thing we wanted.
Well, if you didn't want to hurt me, you would have never started this, lady. Oh, I've heard enough, and I have seen far too much. Just to think, we were over in the pub trying to get this family back together. I was even prepared to forgive you. Aren't you glad we bothered?
It's disgusting.
Spotting things like this.
It's disgusting.
How long have I worked with him? Not a clue.
All the time he was living with us?
Oh, I bet he was slipping into her bedroom at middle at night when no one will look.
Thank you, Carla.
Do you want another in there?
Yeah, why not?
Kylie.
You sure that's a good idea?
Oh, let the woman have a drink. Come on.
And they're definitely, you know, she's not paying it.
Lewis is no longer an escort, thank you.
Well, she nursed him, I suppose. And you know what they say about nurses?
No, what did they say about nurses?
Well, the uniform and that.
Yeah, well, she didn't wear a uniform, did she? She wore a tabard thing, and I hardly think that's going to raise his blood pressure.
Oh, please do not mention blood pressure.
She's been like a teenager for weeks. Should have twigged.
I mean, why did I let that man back in my life, Nick? How could your mother do this to me?
Ag, we should leave town. Maybe you were right.
Can I leave things like this?
Well, they're not hell-bent on forgiveness.
What's the worst that can happen? Everybody knows, they call us a few names, life goes on.
If he'd sat her down and told her, we could have salvaged something, but now...
Yeah, you're right. She'll never talk to me again. And who can blame her? She loved you. Passionately. Still does. She'll be crushed.
She was pretty miffed.
Miffed? Never seen her looking so shell-shocked.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
So, what have the pair of you got to say for yourselves?
Technically, David, we've done nothing wrong.
Oh, come on. I went out with my mate's ex 18 months after she dumped him. She never spoke to me again. She wasn't my mate, she weren't my flaming mother.
Yeah? And it's not as though Gran dumped him. I mean, he left her in bits. You're a vulture, Mum. We all know you were desperate, but come on.
I beg your pardon.
Well, old pensioners cast off.
Hey, watch it.
He's a con man, a gigolo, your mother's ex. Can you set that bar any lower, please?
I'm no longer a gigolo.
She's on a third G&T.
So what's the plan, then? He moves in and you two live happily ever after, because I'm telling you this now, not on my watch.
This is my house.
She's already got morning sickness. Do you think she needs to see you two necking and all?
David.
Mum, you better get over there now and sort it fast before you can.
Am I doing what?
Talking to her. Saying you're sorry.
I've said sorry. We both have.
Well then, say it again. Louder.
Yeah, you as well, lover boy.
Well, I suppose we can try. Maybe I should do this on my own.
No. We're in this together.
Are you sure?
It's my duty.
Who said chivalry was dead?
Waving the white flag at home.
They're here.
Well, I don't know why.
Well, let's just hear them out, eh?
What can they possibly say to make it better, David?
Can we join you?
Go on.
Well, I realise there are certain unwritten rules when it comes to this sort of thing.
So what rules are these?
Well, it could be perceived as bad form. We can see that, which is why we didn't do the decent thing.
And stay away from each other.
And sit down and tell you. We carried on behind your back, and that was wrong of us. Suppose we were postponing the inevitable. We knew this day would come, and we weren't looking forward to it. I'm sorry if we've hurt you, Mum. We both are.
See, I can understand him because he was born to seduce. But you, frankly, I never thought he'd look at you in that way.
Consider that a low blow, Mum. Anyway, this thing has happened. And so we all need to come to terms with it as quickly as we can.
Oh, right. So what do you suggest? That we just get on with our lives? Like, I laugh it all off, right?
And what do you suggest, ma'am?
I suggest that you stay out of my way, the pair of you.
One large white wine and a fizzy water.
Thank you very much.
And is that all you've got to say on the matter?
No! I've got plenty to say.
Do you know, Mum, I'm getting just a little bit tired of this. You didn't trust him. You agreed to the scam. You proved yourself unfit for him. He was single. He was hurting. I was there for him. Lewis?
Yeah, well, Gail's right. We had our chance of happiness, Audrey.
You couldn't bring yourself to forgive me, Lewis. All you had to do was forgive me. But you lied to me. I had every reason not to trust you. But you said you were going to meet an old friend. I mean, why couldn't you tell me the truth, right? You thought Gloria was ill and you were going to help her. I mean, if you believed that, why didn't you tell me?
I was trying to do the right thing by a woman I thought was dying.
But what about doing the right thing by me?
Well, she told me not to say anything.
Exactly. So you will take orders from another woman, but you won't trust me with the truth.
I always trusted you.
Oh, do you know, that is poppycock. That is just such sentimental drivel. Let's rewind, shall we? You left me high and dry at my own leaving party while you went sailing off halfway around the world with Peter Barlow's money. I forgave you, Lewis. Would she?
Well, yes, I would, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'm not talking to you.
For goodness sake, I've had enough. David, I've tried, but there's no reasoning with her. Come on, Lewis, we're going.
You haven't paid for your drinks.
call the police.
David's right. It's disgusting.
Well, I tell you what, Gail, the thought of walking the piazzas without prejudice. I know it's never going to happen, but it's a mighty tempting proposition.
Maybe they're right. Maybe this is madness. Is what we're doing despicable?
All I know is I want you. And when I see the way they treat you, I want you even more.
Oh, Lewis.
It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry.
I just want to be alone with you. Away from here and away from them. Yes, me. What of it?
Norris!
Well, go on then. What have you got to say? Give it your best shot.
I don't know where to start. I mean, he's a prostitute who's ripped off your mother.
He was, is, and did no such thing.
Well, I've seen it all now. I mean, there is scraping the bottom of the barrel and then... Oh.
Well, at least we weren't having it away while his mad wife was sat upstairs oblivious.
The woman is dead, Gail. Have some respect.
Yes, and who killed her? Because from what I heard, she was locked in the kitchen with a bowl of soapy water and a toaster.
You know, I'd watch you back if I were you. Because when it comes to men, she's 3 dead and counting.
How dare you?
Spot the pattern.
Get back to your glass house, Eileen.
Just take her away.
Come on, let's go back inside.
Yes.
Where have you been? Been phoning you non-stop.
Oh, I just popped into the Rovers.
What, for 2.5 hours?
No, I didn't stay.
Well, would you mind telling me next time? Mrs. Finch waited 1 hour and 3/4. I did Marjorie Betson, Mrs. Chatterton. I did your 4:45 and your 5 o'clock. I'm absolutely knackered. And then David texted me and said that he's taking the afternoon off. I mean, what's going on?
Maria, could I have a cup of tea?
Are you drunk?
No. I wish I was. I really wish I was. Oh, Maria, why does it always happen to me? Huh?
I should walk away. Give you all a chance to regroup.
No, don't say that.
They're more important to you than I am. I mean, what am I? I'm just the latest man to fall in love with you.
You're much more than that. And this is just the start.
Seems like a distant memory. And it was all there for the taking.
It still is.
Oh, Gail, please, don't tease.
We can't stay here.
We have no choice.
I'll take out the loan. We'll buy an apartment in Italy. You can work in the hotel. I'll get a little job. I'll clean again if necessary.
It's too high a price. I mean, everything you'd lose. Your mother, your boys, this house, and all its wonderful memories.
It's full of heartache and misery. We can do everything quickly and go.
Gail, I'm charmed by your impulsiveness, but I wouldn't allow you to. No. I mean, it's your house, it's your money.
It's our money, Lewis. Phone Patrick. Tell him you accept the job.
Is that what you really want?
Isn't it what you want? Lewis?
The problem is, when push comes to shove, what else can we do?